Hi, my name's Jules Bellingham and I'm one of the Management Centre's training consultants who specialises in presentation skills training. Today we're just going to give you a little top tip for your presentations, and it's simply to do with breathing. Now, of course, we all need to breathe as human beings, but it's amazing the impact this can have on the quality of your presentation, as we have found delivering these programs over many years. If we don't breathe correctly, it can have an impact on both our posture, our nerves, and our voice. Let me explain. If we don't take in enough oxygen into our body, then the blood doesn't flow through, and that means our muscles will start to tense, and therefore we become tight and taut, and that doesn't really convey an impact of confidence. The other thing that happens is as our muscles try to fight for oxygen and blood, they start to jitter, and the glycogen that's flowing around our body will start to take over, and therefore we start to have a jiggly posture. And again, that's not great if we want to come across as cool, calm and confident. In terms of our voice though, breathing probably has the most impact. Often I find participants come on our programs and they have a voice that's almost trapped in their upper register here. And they come across as quite high and quite soft and quite sweet. If you want to come across as professional and confident with gravitas, that's really not going to help you. By breathing, you can slightly affect the tone of your voice, although it's important to remember that our voice is part of our actual physiology, our body's makeup, so it's a bit hard to change. Here's a simple breathing exercise that can help both promote the flow of oxygen and blood around your body, but also will help improve your voice tone. You might want to try this a few times. Make sure that you're breathing properly, and by that we mean this. When breathing in, your stomach should go out, unless you're a classically trained singer. Often we find, however, people breathe and their tummies go in. And that means they're not taking on enough oxygen to really push down the diaphragm and therefore fill their lungs. So, have a go now. Take 3 deep breaths in and see, are you an outie or are you an innie? Because you should be an outie. I know it seems odd, but trust us, this works. Let me show you the impact this can have on your voice. If I only take a shallow breath somewhere in my thoracic region up here, my voice is going to come out much higher. Hi, I'm Julia. Welcome. If I, however, take a deep breath, really pushing that diaphragm down and filling my lungs, listen to what happens to the tone of my voice. Good morning, I'm Jules. Welcome. And I get a much deeper and richer sound. Now for you, that means potentially you could come across as more confident, more professional, and with much more gravitas. We hope you found this useful. Tune in again for some more top tips.